Hi, मैं हूं सनी देओल and you're watching BollywoodHungama.com.
I think your character is that of a collector in the movie. And I believe he's wronged, and I think he's wrongly implicated. That's what I gathered from the promo.
He's a collector जो अपने परिवार के साथ एक जगह पर टिका नहीं है because of his सच्चाई शिफ्ट उसको ट्रांसफर होती रहती है तो उस ढंग का ये कैरेक्टर है but he's not bothered उसने अपना he is not changing himself neither his family wants him to change.
Do you feel that somewhere the entire bureaucratic setup that we have in the country needs to be sorted?
हर जगह चैनल्स ले लो हम खुद ले लो हम कुछ काम भी करवाएं कुछ रिव्यूज भी लिखाएं जहाँ भी जाएं हर जगह करप्शन है कहाँ नहीं है तो ये एक वे ऑफ लाइफ हो गई है जैसे एक सर्विस टैक्स एक वे ऑफ लाइफ है टैक्सेस है तो उसी ढंग से ये भी एक वे ऑफ लाइफ हो गई है जो आई थिंक हर आदमी को चुभ रही है अभी हर आदमी थक गया है कि ये क्यों हो रहा है क्यों करना पड़ रहा है और ये भी नहीं कि कुछ करने से आदमी का कुछ काम सही हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है एंड इट्स ब्रिंगिंग द कॉस्ट अप फॉर एवरीथिंग बिकॉज समवेयर दैट कॉस्ट हैज टू बी एडजस्टेड तो महंगी चीजें हो रही हैं हर चीज बिगड़ी जा रहा है और उसकी कोई अभी अंत नहीं है जिस ढंग से चल रहा है और वी नीड अ गवर्नमेंट हु नाउ शुड बहुत पैसे बना लिए भाई अभी कुछ देश के बारे में सोचो.
Do you think that movies can somehow bring a change in the country?
Nothing can change anything in the country, you know, because movies are basically a reflection of the society, if you ask me frankly. जो हमें आजकल बना भी रही हैं, जो you know, दिमाग छोड़कर जाओ पिक्चर देखो, that is the society right now. Because society में आदमी की खुद की अपनी सोच के साथ तो चलता नहीं है. फलाने के पास हुआ तो मैं लूंगा. अरे फलाने के पास उसके है, उसको उसके बारे में पता है इसलिए वो ले रहा है. तुम क्यों ले रहे हो? क्योंकि फलाने के पास है इसलिए ले रहे हो कोई कह देगा कि वो पिक्चर देख लो तो देखते हैं अरे आपको पसंद आएगी तो जाइए ना इट्स हाई टाइम पीपल मेक देयर ओन डिसीजन एंड नॉट रिलाई ऑन अदर्स टू टेल देम व्हाट टू डू.
Prakash Raj, the sort of I think the combative chemistry that you guys are sharing, I think. Do you think that's the high point of the film as well?
Definitely. I mean, in a film where if every character doesn't portray himself rightly, then the chemistry doesn't come across well. And definitely, if the actors are good, so the sequences and the scenes turn out much more correct and much more with the energy level. Everything is right. Otherwise, the scene demands something, and if one of the actors not performing that way, then the scene does not go to that height. Prakash Raj, obviously, one can't say anything less about him because you see his work speaks for itself. He's done so many hundreds of films in different languages. He's directed. He's done everything, and he's really a fine actor.
When it comes to Anil Sharma, the sort of films that you guys have done together, be it Qadar, Apne, and even Hero, I think Hero was mounted on a huge level. And Qadar, obviously, it was like an epic film in terms of the entire shooting must have been, I think, a huge task in its own way as well. Do we see that happening in Singh Saab The Great as well?
All Sharmaji's films have, that's why I say he's a director who is basically a cinema director. He brings the vision out. There's everything. It's not a television film, and that's how these films are made, and that's how we go to cinema to enjoy that kind of cinema with big scale and at the same time having the soul in it.
So there have been reports that Anilji may be directing your son in a film as such.
See, I mean, I don't know who's spoken about all this thing because it's too premature to talk about it because my son is still, I've not decided how he's going to be launched. That we will take a call and then we'll announce it, but किसी बेवकूफ ने जाकर पता नहीं कहाँ से कहाँ क्या लिख दिया क्या कर दिया. Sorry to say that, but हर कॉम में थोड़े से लोग ऐसे भी होते हैं जो ऐसी चीजें फैलाने में बड़े एक्सपर्ट रहते हैं तो ऐसे कोई बेवकूफ ने कर दिया.
The promo of Sholay 3D was launched, and I think it's got a tremendous response. You're looking forward to that as well, watching it?
Oh yeah, definitely. It is one of those films which I'm sure there's not a single person who would say, "Okay, I haven't seen it and I didn't like it." So it's one of those kind of films where everybody has taken that film, part of that film with themselves, and they keep reliving it at times. It's nice. It's coming in 3D and it's coming in Atmos sound, and so I'm sure. I mean, it would be a great treat watching it and on the screen. You know, otherwise TV पे यहाँ वहाँ चलती रहती है, पर बड़ी screen पे फिर से देखने का एक नए print का नई चीज़ का तो I'm very sure people would love to go and see it.
When do we see you directing again?
Well, I will. It's not that I won't, but let my Singh Saab release, let it be a success, then I'll see what I'm going to do next.
Fantastic, fantastic. Looking forward to Singh Saab The Great, and thank you very much for being on Bollywood Hungama, and all the best wishes, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. That's all we have from Bollywood Hungama. Keep on watching.